We're live in one, two, three, four, five. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another What's Up Saturday on Garden Aquatics Remix. As always, I tell everybody in the chat that this is a family-friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by them, you will be kicked out without question. Let's go to color. And here we are in color. So you let me know what you think of the channel. And if for any reason we get kicked off, we will come back in as soon as possible. If for any reason I can't, I will probably lose internet or something like that. Okay, now we're on the air. Okay. And as always, we keep it family friendly. So if you cannot abide by the rules, like I said, you will be kicked out by one of my moderators or myself. Without question. I do not take trolling seriously or anything like that. You will be eliminated. If you constantly put emojis in, you could be banned from the channel. We call that spam, and YouTube does too. We don't allow that. So we don't allow that. So let's see what we have. What happened to my channel here? Where did it go? Just disappeared. We got to get our camera back, our YouTube back. Hold on one second. I'll be right with you. We got it. What's Up Saturday about? What's Up Saturday is about the channel, what we're doing in our videos and stuff like that. What's coming up in the next week. This all has to do with What's Up Saturday. What's Up Saturday? This Saturday we did our I showed you the pond. I showed you that the fish are out. On Monday, we'll show you the window display. That is done, and we'll show you our backyard that we're working to get it cleaned up. And what we're going to do. So don't forget to give a thumbs up and a like, and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the chat. And what we're going to talk about in just a second is our upcoming episodes, what we're doing, where we're going, what's going to happen on the channel going forward. Hopefully by the end of the month or the beginning of April, we'll be monetized and things will change on the channel. So what first want to put up our mailing address, see if it comes up. On both screens. And it doesn't. So we have to go to the other screen. I don't know why. And this does this sometimes. I don't know if this is a glitch with YouTube or alleged StreamYard or one or the other. But we can't always get it up in the chat. What I'll do is put our thing up and see if it comes up. We'll put it in this one. So full screen. You have portrait feed or horizontal landscape and portrait vertical. Let's see if this will come up in this screen. It doesn't want to come up for whatever reason. So, what I will do, you see it in on both screens. We'll try again one more time. No, we don't want to get recorded for something. So we'll leave that. We'll go back to our original screen, our vertical feed. And we'll be on till 10:30. I believe Squirrel is going live. So I would go over to Squirrel's live stream and check him out. We're going to check him out now and see if he is live. We have one guest in the chat. Welcome to the chat. QCell O 3F. Welcome to the chat. I want to see it's not here. What happened? Let's try again with this. See if it comes up. This disappeared. But you see it in the description below. It's 3280 Sunrise Highway, Wantor, New York 11793, and the box number is 174 3280 Sunrise Highway, box 174, Wandsworth, New York 11793. And here's our URL if you want to come up. If you're new to the chat, you will not be able to come up. So that's showing up twice. We don't want that. We will put the URL and put it to the top of the page. There we go. I'm gonna see if I can I pin this to the top of the page? Or can't I? No, I can't. Let's leave it. Okay. So that's where we are. All right. That's the URL. If somebody wants to come up. We're checking to see if Squirrel is live or not. I'll tell you what we're going to be doing. We're going to put an intro, or we're going to do a video about the channel. The channel changing. The name will remain the same, but it will be called Garden Products. Garden Products Remix will be the channel name, but the everything else will be Garden Products. If you send me a sticker to that address, go to my About tab, check on more, the banner page, and you will get two little and two small stickers if you send me one of yours. Address. If you do not have a sticker, and you would like a sticker from me, just send me a self-addressed envelope, and I will send you the sticker. I keep your address. Nobody gets your address. Send me an email. It's private between me and me alone. I do not sell your uh, address. I do not give it to anybody. I have private addresses and phone numbers for people. Do not, I repeat, do not think that I will sell your name. I do not give it to anybody. It's private between me and you. So if you're thinking about sending me a sticker, if you don't want me to keep your address, what I do with it, any promotion or anything that I have strictly for this channel will, will be sent to you in a banner. Newsletter will be sent to you if you subscribe to the channel and stuff like that. If you do not want me to keep it, just put in the flap when you open it or write in your script. No, do not keep something like that. And I rip it up, shred it, and it goes in the garbage. I do not keep it. You can ask a few people that sent me stuff. Your address. I didn't keep their address. Didn't want me to have it. Okay, fine. That's it. But uh, I do have several people's addresses, and that's strictly between me and them. If they want to give it to you, they'll give it to you. But I will not give you the person's address. Now I want to check to see if Squirrel is live. Because he said he was going to go live. I want to see if he's live or not. could not see him live. He's not showing up. So apparently he's not live. We'll only be live till about 9:30. 9:30, 10 o'clock. 10:30 will go off the air. Hope Squirrel will be live by then. If not, well, we'll end our chat. All right. So, what we're doing with the channel going forward is we're changing the name to Garden Father. All right. And the title name will be Garden Aquatics. Okay. And we'll be having T-shirts made. We'll be having all sorts of stuff made. I want to thank you for coming into the chat. I want to welcome everybody. If you're coming into the chat, give a thumbs up, give a like, let me know that you're here. Let's see where we are with so where we have 11 people, you, and left the channel. So when you come in to check us out, like right now, we have one person watching, give a thumbs up. What we're talking about is preparing your garden, which we'll be doing next week. Gardening made simple. What's up Saturday? Tomorrow I'll show you what I did in the yard. And what we're doing going forward. On Monday, there will be a video, Garden Aquatics. Garden Aquatics Remix channel. The main channel is Garden Aquatics. Garden Aquatics and what it's about. All right. I'm telling you what we're doing, where we're going with the channel. We do homesteading. We do gardening. We do grass seeding. We do prepping. Talking about generators, getting a generator to the house. Hopefully getting that done. We'll show you all the stuff. And now we'll explain to you big sprinklers, plant flowers, trim bushes and trees. And all that will be in that intro. That will be about 4 minutes long on the page. And that will be a short, same thing, about 2 minutes, about 3 minutes. Telling you, hi, the channel is Garden Aquatics Remix. I'm going to just be calling Garden Aquatics Remix because we mix videos and we do a whole variety of stuff. The channel basically is Garden Aquatics. Why it's called Garden Aquatics? Because we take care of a pond. We do garden, landscaping, challenges, trimming bushes, trimming trees, decorating for all different holidays, prepping for a disaster. Yes, in suburbia, homesteading, how you can make your property a homestead, how you can plant a garden, if it's in pots or whatever. We'll show you all that. We're going to set up a new raised bed, set up a little greenhouse on the property. Watch the channel, Garden Aquatics Remix. And we have one more guest in the chat. He's on the vertical side. What is love? Love is everything. Welcome to the chat. Nathan Buckman, Guys, welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I apologize if I read your name wrong, but that's it. That's what we're doing in this channel. That's what we're going to be doing. This is what What's Up Saturday is about. I showed you the pond. Tomorrow I'm going to show you the grass. On Monday, we show you the window display ready for Easter and how we decorate for all our different holidays. We'll talk about that. We decorate for Christmas. We decorate for Halloween. We decorate for Thanksgiving. We decorate for Easter, 4th of July, Memorial Day in the United States. And what we do in the channel, cleaning out our beds, trimming trees, getting ready to prepare for a storm, what we do to prep for that storm. Do you have stuff in your house that can last a month or a week? That if you're stuck in your house and you survive, do you have that bug out area that you can go to? And we do. And we're looking to get our own homestead upstate. And in July, we're going to go upstate and we're going to check out a few places. And we'll see about getting that land up there. At least between 10, 15, maybe 20 acres of land. At least 10. We'll start with 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe 25 acres of land, depending on the area. What we're looking for. Looking for a house. We can uh, we can redo the house up there. What we can have on the property. Is it a working farm? Is it a farm where we can work it? What the property has is have a house, a barn, chicken coop, uh, pens and stuff like that. How much land can we farm? Find out what the regulations are in that town, village, city, county, whatever, and work that farm. Say we go up there, we like that piece of property up there. I will show you what I do down here, make this a homestead, all right, and harvest vegetables and fruit, garden, stuff like that. And then as we establish this property, we're looking for another property to go to because the way things are going here, we probably figure by 2028, 2029, by have a piece of property upstate, late 2028, 2029, have a place up there and establish it by 2030. Good Lord willing, I'm still here, be up there and work that farm. Where can we establish a business, have a working farm with the barn, have horses, have maybe a horse, but I would say right now it would be chickens to be the first. Next we would get a goat, all right? Then we would get some pigs. And if push comes down to shove, then the pigs and goats and chickens will be pets. If it comes down to survival, and we need the meat, I would consider slaughtering the animal if it comes down to that. But for the 99% of that, it would be a pet farm with goats, pigs, chickens, and we'd have a bird sanctuary. We would have ducks. Hope to have a pond on the property. Uh, we want to have 3 houses. Can we put the 3 houses on that 10 acre or 5 acre, whatever we get, piece of property? A house for my daughter, a house for us, and a house for my son and my daughter. in that property. Uh, the house would be set back from the road. We got to see if we have to make an access road. We're looking for a piece of property that may be established where there is a house on it. And how can we renovate that house? Would it be cost effective for us to save the house, knock the house down, build a new house, and build two other houses, connecting them to that piece of property, making a screened-in outdoor area with a outdoor kitchen area we can go out and relax, have a nice screened-in porch and stuff like that. Our house would consist of a master suite, living room, kitchen, dining area combined, another room off to the side where we would have a for guests and probably a studio on the property. We'll look into that. So we maybe have plans on that. My daughter would have a bedroom, a kitchenette, bathroom, and that's it. She'd be basically eating meals with us. And the big house would be for my son and his family. They would have a couple of rooms where my son could have a studio and stuff like that. We'd have a pantry and stuff like that. One big pantry. We may get a. Can we get a trailer on the property or a uh, container on the property? Put a container on the property where we put stuff and stuff like that. Store stuff. So we can build a garage on the property to have all our equipment in there. Have a barn where we can separate the goats, cows. I would even consider getting peacocks in that garage. Uh, will be the lawnmower, tractor, garden supplies, stuff like that. The trailer will be full of necessities like fertilizer, uh, canning goods, stuff like that, where we're ready for prepping. We store gasoline, stuff like that too. We would look into that. And what we do is we'd sell a peacock. We'd have corn, uh, cucumbers, lettuce, tomatoes, apples, peaches, whatever we can grow, and we sell it at a farm stand. We set up a farm stand. We sell. That's what we want to see. I want to take you along with us when we go upstate in July, around July 4th, and take you there, show you what we're looking at, what we plan to do. I'm going to take a diagram, draw a diagram of a property where the barn is out there. We'll have a shed close to the house. We'll have the houses all together, and maybe even build a fourth house, have a guest house. We have guests stay with us. If people come over, they can stay in the guest house. We would have a tractor that has a plow on it. We'd have a truck that has a plow also, because we're going state. If we go down south or something like that, we look at what we need down there. So we'll hopefully not looking to get a plot of, looking to get an established farm with sheep. Because the combined income of two houses that we have between my son and my daughter, between us, this house, we combine the income and go up there. We have uh, established uh, people that are willing to buy our house give us the money and give us time to move out. So we need a month, 2 months, whatever. We'll make sure we get our place established up there. We work it out with the two of us that we're going to sell the house and we want to move up there. This is what it costs to fix up the house up there. Or we get the property, get the house, fix up the house. You also have my daughter-in-law and my son, father-in-law have a piece of property upstate. We're going to go look at that. Is the house worth saving? Can we put two other houses on that property? Can we, if there a bond, what's on the property? What can we do with that property? What we want to do, or get it established. And that's what we're going to do. So if you haven't given a like, give a like. It helps with the algorithm. I'd appreciate it. Let me know what you think of the video. Comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to ding that bell so you get notified when I do a live or I do a video. I'll be doing a video tomorrow of bird feeders. See if the birds come around, squirrels, whatever. Then we're going to finish the window display for Easter. That will stay up until the second week in April, and then that will come down. And then we're going to fix the house. We're going to start our spring cleanup, get ready to fertilize, stuff like that, get our greenhouse ready, what we have to do, and everything else. Because we got to get started. I know it's not. Woman of it, but we got to get our stuff. We got to get seeds in the ground. I will show you a method to get the seeds to grow so that you can put them in the. We're going to make a garden, raised garden bed. I'm looking at Timu and stuff like that. I may get something from them that they have these raised garden beds. There's a few things that I want on the site. I will probably get it. I'm going to get our fertilizer and stuff like that. So keep watching the channel. What Garden Aquatics Remix is all about. That video will be coming out this week. Probably, if not Monday or Tuesday, definitely Wednesday. So keep watching. I would appreciate it. We're going to go into all sorts of stuff. This is what's upset. Have a name for every channel. Every channel. Video. On Monday, it will be DIY Monday. Cleaning the yard. Getting a shed in shape. Doing stuff like that. So, I just put everything away. Just threw it in there. So now we want to clean it up. I want it to be nice. And when we go upstate, I want to keep the property decent. And we'll show you that. That will be video theme. What we got to do this year. Get our property in shape. Looking to sell the property. If we stay here, I want things in order. God willing, I pass. I don't want to leave a burden for my son. God willing. So we got to look into all of that. I hope to be around for a long time, at least another 10 years. All right? At least maybe 10, 15 years. At least into my 80s, well into my 90s. Hopefully longer, but we'll see. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the channel, of the chat, and what we're talking about is where we're going. Everything in the next few days will be channel themed. They'll be finishing up the house, working outside, spring cleanup, getting our grass ready, getting our sprinklers on, fixing the sprinklers so that every inch of the grass gets watered. I'll show you how you can tell if the grass is getting watered. What we're going to do, we're going to fix sprinklers and stuff like that on the channel. We'll talk about homesteading. We'll talk about home improvement, making storage in the garage. What we're making storage in the garage for? Making storage in the garage for our fertilizer, to put our snow blower, to put our rakes, tools, stuff like that that we'd have in front of the house, so we don't have to go all the way to the back. We'll have stuff in the shed in the back of the house for it to do the back. We'll take the lawnmower and cut the grass and everything else. When I'm done, I'll have my weed whacker, blower, and stuff in the shed in the front of the house on the side. I'll show you because our property is U-shaped. In other words, our property goes this way, our house is in the middle. I believe I have a copy of it. I'll show you that. I do want to show you, and I'll be drawing a drawing of the house. And what we're looking for upstate. I believe I have it here. Right, yes. This is what I'll be setting up for upstate. Looking for a piece of property and stuff like that. And what we're doing, I can show you the house. This is the house. All right. This is my house right here. Okay. Over here is the pond. I know it's a rough draft. I'll show you the one that I did. This is the space between the pond and the first garden bed right here. All right. There's 3 garden beds here. There's another shed here. A barbecue station here. And this is the one side of the house. This is the backyard. And here is the gate. This is the front of the house with a big tree and going to the street. Over here is the bay window and the plants under it, and the thing going to the driveway. That's the driveway. That's the garage. That side is the garage. What I want to do there is another thing. So it's actually U-shaped. That was the rough drawing. This is what I did, what I wanted to do. I set it up. So this is the backyard. Okay? This is the backyard. See the pond, the statue in the corner, the bridge. If you folks see the videos, that's the statue, the waterfall, or that's the pond, the thing around it. Okay? And this is the fence along the fence here going to the side of the house. There's an island right here. And this spot is the garage. Right here is another little garden area. This is around the shed. The shed is right here. The this is the space between the 2 garden beds, the 3 garden beds. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is the shed. This is my barbecue station. There's nothing there. We'll put that in there too. This is where my air conditioner is, right here. Okay? Walking out of the house. This is my garden all around the shed, the deck, which will be planting it. And then we'll make that a secret garden. We're going to put an arbor or trellis over here, or a pergola, whatever. And the same thing in this corner over here. Work that out. I think I found one in that thing, so that's it. And I told everybody that I would be having a newsletter, stuff like that. And this is what we would have. This is what it would be called. Insider's Guide to Gardening Products. All right. That's one template. Set up with AI. So that's it. That's what we'll be doing on the channel. Going forward, gardening products. Why full of gardening products? Because it's gardening and aquatic, fishing, ponds, stuff like that, watering plants, and all that good stuff. That's what gardening products is about. And we have Squirrel. Good evening, Squirrel. I'm going off in 15 minutes. Are you going live tonight? I only come in to tell everybody what's going on. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. We're talking about what we're doing with the channel, what we hope to be doing next week because we continue to warm up, and what we're planning. Not until tomorrow sometime. Okay, we're ending the chat in about 20 minutes. 10, 15, 20 minutes. Once we hit our hour, stay on a little bit longer, we'll go on. So what we're discussing is changing the channel in some respect, but not changing the channel name. The channel will be Garden Aquatics Remix, but I'll be calling it Garden Aquatics. The remix is the remix, remixing of the videos, the format, remixing the channel, what the channel is all about. Garden, decorating, planting, grass seeding, landscaping, building, making stuff, looking for property upstate, which we'll be doing in July, and making the decision by the end of next year, 2000, with Lord willing, I'm still here, 2027. By 2028, we'll have a piece of property. By 2029, beginning of 2030, Lord willing, if I'm still here, moving our family upstate or to a piece of property down south, upstate, north, south, whatever. We're going to be looking at property upstate first. We're looking for a piece of property, which I told everybody before. Start with 5 acres. Looking for 10, maybe 25 acres of land. Between 10 and 25 acres. We'll try to see what we can do on the property. If there's a house on the property, if it's a working farm or an abandoned farm, abandoned property, what it would take to fix up the property. Do we have access to the property? Do we have to make an access road? Because we're going to look at all that expense. We'll be discussing that on the July 4th weekend. We'll be going upstate. We'll be looking at a piece of property, probably Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be on the resort and stuff like that. But we're definitely thinking of moving. Got a video coming out tomorrow. I have 2 videos coming out tomorrow about the work I did in the yard, and uh, I'll be doing a live stream in the yard with the bird feeder tomorrow. I did the live in the yard with the pond today, so that will be up. There will be there will be a Dollar Tree Hall and more tomorrow night. There will be a video coming out. I would say probably Wednesday, telling everybody we ended our 2025 season. We're now in 2026, another year. I started my YouTube channel in March 2022 or 23, whatever it is, and where the channel's going, what we're going to be doing on the channel. We have fish in the pond. We'll be taking care of our pond. We'll be gardening, homesteading, what we make, what we preserve, how to plant. We have a greenhouse. We're cleaning up that. We'll be composting, talking about generators and stuff like that. What we have to do to survive here. You have a place to go if you can't survive here. Stuff like that's what we'll be doing here. And I will be telling everybody the channel will remain Garden Aquatics Remix because we do remix videos and they help with the channel out like that. We'll be doing a lot of our own shorts with flowers, planting. We'll be talking about what we'll be doing this year from decorating for all the holidays, from Easter to celebrating Memorial Day, 4th of July. The house will be decorated for all those occasions. Even though we won't be here, went to a birthday party. Oh, that's good. Did you have fun? We'll be talking about parties we're going to have here. Talking about putting the canopy up. Talk about planting, making the yard look nice. How you could get cheap stuff, and in some cases you would get expensive stuff, but you can make your house look nice with everyday stuff, flowers, decorating, solar lights versus this light, that light, stuff like that. It was okay. Ate a lot. Okay. We should have fun. Enjoy yourself. So you're probably stuck. Oh, we got about 5 minutes to go. So recapping everything. Watch tomorrow. We'll show you what I did yesterday. Get in the yard in shape. We're going to be here for at least another 4 or 5 years. 4 or 5. 4 or 5. The plan is to move by 2030. We'll see where we are. Maybe depends on the property. We have Lewis in the chat. Welcome, Lewis. We're going to end the chat in 5 minutes. I'm sorry about that, but this was my plan all along. Once we get to, he said, I just gave you a light. Thank you, Lewis. Channel, where channel is going. Once I get my monetization, I'm going to post the video about Garden Aquatics Remix. The channel name will be Garden Aquatics. The channel name will be Garden Aquatics Remix. Remixing and remixing videos with remix videos on a topic of just about everything. Channel will be basically gardening, decorating, cooking, uh, what we have in our garden, my lifestyle, all about sugar-free stuff, what you can eat, what you can't eat, what you can plant, what you can't plant, what's the best time to plant. The best time to plant is now. You got to get stuff in the ground before the first week in April, which we will do this week. I'll show you how to get stuff, uh, seedlings, to sprout and plant them in flat in the greenhouse. The greenhouse temperature is getting warmer, and we'll get stuff in the ground by right after Easter, second week in April. Stuff will be in the ground. So by the first week of May, end of the first week of May, we'll have sprouts where we can plant them and get flowers in the ground. So by Memorial Day, we have flowers blooming and stuff like that, have everything done. By the end of April, we will be getting to the pond, cleaning all that stuff up, getting all that stuff done. He says, I just gave you a like on this end. Thank you. So we're going to go to 1040, and then we'll go on. So the first step was cleaning up where the birds were, barbecue area. We're going to fix the shed and paint that and everything else. We'll show you that. Show you about cutting up the pallet and using the pallet wood to fix the deck, barbecue, painting the barbecue area and stuff like that. The barbecue area held up with all the snow and everything else. And we'll be showing you that. I'll show you what I did in the yard today while the live ran of the pond. I will doing a live stream of the house facing the barbecue area and the bird feeders. That will run till about 6 o'clock. I'll be on Sunday night around 8 o'clock with the live Dollar Tree Ball and more. And I'll be showing you what we have bought in Dollar Tree, what we're going to put out, how to make our yard look nice and pleasing to everybody. Let's see where we are with people in the chat. So right now we have 3 people in the chat. Let me see where we are with likes. We have 2 likes. So it means we have like 4 or 5 likes between the 2 things. So that's it. We're fixing the slates that go out to the backyard. I'll be showing you where I'm going to put a raised bed where we're going to plant all sorts of stuff. And then what I'm going to try to do is to grow a little bit of everything so that if I can grow a little bit of everything on a small piece of property, and show you that we can make this a homestead and greenhouse and everything else, what our potential is on a farm. And I told everybody what we're doing with that farmland. At least the smallest plot, I would say 5 acres. But we're going to try for 10 acres or more. And on that, we want 4 houses. A house for us, a house for my son and daughter, a house for my daughter, a guest house. We were going to try to build houses that we can put them all together in the circle, and the backyard will be an outdoor kitchen with an overhang, enclosed, screened in, whatever, and we'll have that where we can cook all year round out there. That's upstate. Then we'll look that if we can have a barn on the property, a double garage, field building, all right, a trailer on the property, okay, and then little houses, chicken coop, a barn, or goat, pig, stuff like that. And like I said, we raise the pigs as pets. We're looking to breeding rabbits. We're looking to breeding peacocks, stuff like that, having eggs that we can sell or give away, setting up a farm stand, and making the property produce for us. That's what we're doing. We're going to see if I can get this property to produce for me down here, and then talk about, okay, if I can do this down here, I can do that up there or down there. First, we're going to look at property in upstate New York in July, and we'll be taking you there and showing you the property. Looking to put a modular home on the property and 2 tiny houses and 1 tiny house for a guest. I would like at least 2 bedrooms, 2 or 3 bedrooms for us, whatever my son wants. They have a piece. The father of my son, my daughter-in-law, has property upstate. We're going to look at that piece of property and see how many acres that is and what's on the property, if we can salvage that house. We have to knock it down or what. Then, worst case scenario is buying a plot of, making an access, what was to make access road to build a house that's not going to be on the road. The house is going to be set back away. So we have to see. We have to see what's there, what we have available. And we fix up the house, and we put another house, another 2 or 3 houses on the property. Does it have a barn? And we put a barn on the property. Can we have a farm stand on the property? All that stuff we'll be looking into on the. So I want to thank everybody for coming into the chat. I thank yourself. I want to thank. I want to thank yourself. I want to thank Nathan, then Butchman for coming in, World Magnet Fishing and Outdoors, and Lewis Fuller. Thank you all for coming in. Prayers for Judy May. Has anybody heard from Judy May yet? And prayers for Sister Lynn, Grandma Lynn. She may have to go in for surgery. Pray for her that she may have to have a gallbladder because she's having certain pains and stuff like that, and I think it's the gallbladder. So she's going, I believe, this week. That checked out. So hopefully, that's the issue. It can be solved, and she'll be back to normal as soon as possible. So pray for her as well. So I want to tell everybody, watch the videos tomorrow, videos of the bird feeder, be cleaning up where the bird feeders are, getting all that area done because the ground is moist enough now to where I can do it. And then on Monday, we'll get the picture window set up and everything. And then we'll, lawn and garden Tuesday, we'll break the bed, do a spring cleanup, get ready to put down fertilizer, grass seed, and stuff like that because the weather's warming up. So I want to thank you all for coming in. I'll be praying for Louis Fuller, uh, Squirrel, and our other guests in the chat. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. So I will see you tomorrow, Lord willing. Remember that the past is behind us. You can't go back. The present is right now. The future is what you make it. Let's make 2026 better than 2025. See you in the next video. Watch for the 2025, 2026 spring and the year in 2025. What's ahead for Garden Spotting? Where we're going, what we're going to do. Lord willing, I'll see you all tomorrow night, same time. We'll be doing a live stream after the Dollar Tree Ball and more videos. And we'll talk about what the channel is going, where we're going with the channel, what we're going to do, and everything else. And I will see you all in the next one. Till then, Stephen F. saying so long, goodbye, see you tomorrow. Good night, all. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.